we need to introduce our teams. Now, as always, sitting over there in the dark where you can't see her, we have got the very lovely Chloe. Chloe, give us a shout.
Hello.
Beautifully done. That's not me throwing my voice. And ably assisting Chloe, we hope, is Clara. Clara, say hello.
Hello.
Beautifully done. Very deep voice there, Clara. Hello. It's bass profundo. Now, I'm not sure. This team, is that the lovely Conchita on the end there? Or is it Mr. Cutler? Mr. Cutler, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
Well, it's not the first time I have been obviously confused for Conchita with this lovely beard, but yes, I'm Mr. Cutler and I am from Year 5 is currently where I'm residing at the moment.
Year 5 and 5. I've noticed as well, proudly sporting the Union Jack,
Yes.
held on with the finest quality masking tape. No expense spent on this on our particular thing. Kaylee, what's your name? Where'd you come from? Kaylee comes from England, but is proudly sporting probably the French flag. I'm not entirely sure I've got it round the right way. So we should call you Mademoiselle Kaylee. Is that okay? Okay, that's fine, as long as we know. Bonjour, Mademoiselle Kaylee. Oui? No. Okay. And finally, Isaiah, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
My name is Isaiah and I come from England.
Come from England. Again, I've been somewhat confused by the German flag you're sporting there, Isaiah. Whilst I'm going to be introducing the other team, or they're going to be introducing themselves, I should say, you need to be voting. And we've changed things up because, of course, it is Eurovision week, and so instead of having a dancing competition where Mr. Cutler ends up taking part every single week, we've got a singing competition where Mr. Cutler will be taking part every single week. Now, so that's what you need to be doing. You need to be voting for who will be taking part in the singing competition. Conchita, Kaylee, or Isaiah. Mademoiselle Kaylee, pardon, madame. Okay, I've just stopped. Right, on the other team, we've got Tiggy. What's your name? Where'd you come from?
My name's Tiggy and I come from Year 4.
Year 4. Is that far? No, good. And what language do they speak in Year 4, Tiggy?
What I'm speaking right now.
Oh, okay, so Welsh. Fabulous. So, we've got Welsh Tiggy.
To be sure, Mr. Smith, it's me.
Okay, or Conchita 2, as we like to affectionately refer to you. Mrs. Manfield, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
I'm Mrs. Manfield, otherwise known as Marge, and I'm from Canvey Island.
Oh,
yes, have you heard of Canvey Island?
Brilliant. So, I assume they won't be watching this on Canvey Island because I don't think the signal reaches that far. Wonderful. Is there a language they speak on Canvey, or
Different languages, Mr. Smith, all different.
Indeed. And
But
is there
to be sure, I'm supporting Ireland.
Okay, that's nice. Is there a flag? Is there a Canvey flag?
There is a Canvey flag.
Okay,
Yes.
that's nice. Okay. Don't tell me anything about it. We'll just leave it that there is a flag
There's
and
a
it is
lovely
a.
beach.
That's a lie. Right. Okay. So, finally, good Lord, we are royalty. Royalty personified. James, or Your Majesty. King James, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
My name is James and I come from England.
James comes from England, so not Canvey Island then. No, okay. James, how will the country run in your absence, do you feel? You've taken time off from your kingly duties this afternoon. Do you think it'll be okay? It's all good?
Nope.
It's very good. No, okay. It will all fall apart. Okay, well, it already is. So, having said that, let's have a look and see if we've got a vote coming in for who will sing, who will delight us with their dulcet, sweet tones. Will it be Conchita Cutler? Will it be Kaylee, not French Kaylee, I'm aware of that. Will it be Isaiah, the smiler? Will it be Tiggy, the shy? Will it be Mrs. Manderfield, or Mrs. O'Manderfield, I think we should call you from now on? Will it be Patrick O'Manderfield, the singing Dubliner? Or will it be King James? We don't know, do we, King James? No, I mean, you could probably decide. You could probably say, actually, Mr. Smith, it's going to not be me. Do we have a result?
Yes, we have Mr. Cutler and Mrs. Manderfield.
Oh, to be sure.
Fabulous. So, Whilst Conchita 1 and 2 make their way to the singing studio,
Okay.
this is... how is the office running in your absence, Mrs. Vanderpool?
I'm not too sure there.
No,
I'm not too sure. I'm sure it'll be okay.
I'm just not convinced about that accent. Okay, so we are left with Tiggy and James, and we are left with Kaylee and Isaiah. In your teams, you have about 15... Nice roll wave. You have about 15 seconds. We're going to do a times table round. Would you like to have a little chat amongst yourselves as to who will do the times table challenge? Go for it. Okay, that's quite a short chat. So we've got Kaylee on one side. James, will it be you or will it be Tiggy? Tiggy. Okay, so our times table challenge this afternoon will be proudly presented by... we'll be starring the very lovely Tiggy and the very lovely Kaylee. So the girls versus the girls. Okay, Tiggy, would you like to go... James, focus. Come on, your honour, your lordship. Tiggy, would you like to go first or second?
Second, yeah.
That's very good. Kaylee, would you like to go first or second? First, brilliant, well done, Kaylee. Okay, are we standing by with the timer there, Chloe? Lovely. You have 30 seconds to answer as many of these as you possibly can. And I will count us down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 times 2.
8.
Correct. 1 times 11.
11.
Correct. 7 times 10.
17.
Correct. 10 times 5.
15.
Correct. 12 times 2.
24.
Correct. 7 times 2.
14.
Correct. 8 times 5.
14.
Correct. 2 times 8.
16.
Correct. 7 times 3.
27.
Not quite. 5 times 4.
Stop. 20.
Okay, I'll let you have that one. So, how do you think you did? I thought it was very good. I thought it was quite a difficult one to do. Let's have a little count up. At the end of that round, you scored... That's not the smoke from the smoke machine, that's from my brain, Tiggy, because I had to count up to 9. Okay, so at the end of that round, fire, you have scored an absolutely huge 9. Let's give a little round of applause. So, Tiggy, do you want to go second or second?
I would like to go second.
Okay, that's just as well. Okay, so let's start with 4 times 2.
8.
Correct. 1 times 11.
11.
Correct. 7 times 10.
17.
Correct. 10 times 5.
50.
Correct. 12 times 2.
24.
Correct. 7 times 2.
14.
Correct. 6 times 5.
30.
Correct. 2 times 8.
16.
Correct. 7 times 3.
21.
Correct. 4 times 8.
32.
Correct. 9 times 9.
81.
Correct.
Stop.
Oh. 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 And oh. I say oh. I don't say it all a lot.
Yes.
So, let's have a little think. So, Kaylee came in with a massive 9. Now, 30 seconds. That is 1 every 3 seconds. With Tiggy, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got 10, Tiggy. Let's give Tiggy a round of applause. Very, very, almost scarily close there. And as you could obviously work out from the questions, those were special Eurovision Song Contest times tables. Do you know the difference between the Eurovision Song Contest times tables and the ordinary times tables, Kaylee? No, there isn't one. I was just making that up, really. So whilst we were waiting for our singers, James, your lordship, your kingship, are you going to watch the Eurovision Song Contest on Saturday? Yeah. Of course. So why am I asking? Do you have a favourite? Do you have a favourite country? Do you think who will be winning? Yeah. Who do you think will be winning? England. Oh, that's a brave choice. 100 to 1 apparently, but there you go.
England.
Yeah. Tiggy, have you got a favourite you'd like to see win the Eurovision Song Contest? Is there a favourite country or a country that you would like to see win Eurovision? Could be France, could be Belgium, could be Netherlands, could be Wales.
I would probably go for a different country.
Okay, there's lots to choose from. Who do you fancy? Who do you think would be brilliant?
One of my friends' countries.
Oh, one of your friends' countries. Olivia. So do you know where Olivia comes?
Slovakia.
Slovakia. Oh, wow. Wow, I like that. 33-1. Slovakia have won no times in the past, so, you know, a strong contender. Isaiah, do you have a favourite country that you would like to see win the Eurovision Song Contest? England. Okay, that's fair enough. So that's you and King James. Kaylee, do you have a favourite? Poland. Wow. Fabulous. So we've literally been round the globe. Just waiting for our singers. I believe they are tuning up even as we speak. Mr. Cutler's been practicing his yodeling. James, King James.
Who's going to do the cupping?
Who's going to tell? We don't know yet. We need to
Oh,
vote
I
for
want
that.
to do the cupping.
That's nice. Don't get. That's
yeah.
what we always said in my house. Actually, that is a
We're
very
ready.
good. Oh, we're ready. Fabulous. Right. So, without further ado, yodeling in good style, we have Mr. Cutler or Mrs. Manfield. Who knows? Who goes first? Do we know who goes first, Chloe? We don't, do we? No.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's all good.
Mr. Cutler
Whilst
goes
they are singing, I'll stop now because the singing has begun. I'm looking forward to this. Yes, you want to? Mr. Cutler's
Oh no.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back. The place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong, be satisfied if I play along. The voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out of me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line, till line where the sky meets the sea? It calls me and no one knows.
Wow. I can't believe how good that was. I mean, absolutely brilliant. Kaylee, I think the word you used there was wonderful. Yeah, I think it sounded a lot like wonderful. Any other thoughts? What did you think of that? Did you think it was good? No, okay. You know Mr. Cutler is on your team. The lovely Conchita is on your team. You should, be a little bit more partisan,
He
maybe.
said it's wonderful.
He did, I thought he did. He said, no, it wasn't wonderful, it was brilliant, I think was the response there. What do you think of that then, King James? Was it worth your royal ministrations, do you think? Was it? Kind of. That's very non-committal. In the middle. I like your...
So it's basically on both sides, but in the middle.
I do understand what in the middle means, but that's good. Very much like King Solomon. I thought the wisdom there. You're familiar with King Solomon? No. It's in the Bible. We'll do it when we do our read. Tiggy, any thoughts? Any thoughts on this particular?
It was very funny,
It was very funny. I found it very amusing.
but I will say he needs to practice more.
He does need to practice more. Do you think it was deliberately funny? Do you think he was going for comedic effect? Because I might put that down as another one of my categories. Comedic effect. Brilliant. Because I've got tunefulness out of 5, artistic interpretation, energy, and comedic effect. Oh, hang on. Hello. We are ready. We cut to our next person. We've got the lovely Mrs. Manderfield, Marge, and she will be singing something.
You've got this. It's gonna be great.
Ready when you are, Marge. Take it away.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
There you go now. Marge is just
It's
tightening
gonna
up
be worse.
whatever it is.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Oh, I see this
No,
bit
it's
of
gonna be worse.
It's
It's
gonna be
fantastic.
there is a
Fantastic.
bit of trash talk coming from
Fantastic.
Cody there. That's a bit
Yeah,
of
she's
trash
gonna be
talk.
fantastic.
So,
Better than-
any second now, we'll be going over to Mrs. Manfield.
Marge.
Songbird of the Office, we call her. Or something. I think it's got
No
bird
cameras
in
allowed
the,
to
in
be
the title.
covered.
So yes, the songbird, the songstress of the
5
Office.
seconds.
5 seconds to go until we can hear.
3, 2, and 1.
And away we go to Mrs. Manfield.
And bye bye. Oh no, it's gonna be so quick. You got this.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment is what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Come on, Milton Hall. Woo, woo. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand.
Wow. I wish you could have been in the room just for the energy we could feel in here. At one moment, one of our lovely scorers, Clara, she actually winced. She actually went, oh, because you were enjoying it so much, weren't you, Clara? It was such a...
Yes, I was enjoying it a lot.
Oh, that's almost... If I didn't know you better, Clara, I would have said that was almost sarcastic, but not quite. That's very good. Yeah, that was... I mean, yeah, what can I say? It was... No, terrible's very strong. I don't think we could quite put it. It was great. Anyway, but no, and so yeah, no, that was really
Fantastic.
fantastic. Is definitely a word.
Absolutely fantastic.
Hello.
There was a lovely moment.
Was that my singing, Mr. Smith?
They were all lovely moments. Do you know Clara at all?
I do know
You
Clara.
come across Clara. Is she one of your regular attenders? I bet she is.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, yes.
I don't think she'll be getting a certificate this year, not after the comments she's been making. Anyway, not to worry.
Do you want the autograph made to Clara?
It's not what she said here. I mean, I've never seen anybody actually physically wince before. Not that Clara did. Or go,
I think
and
she was jealous of my moves.
almost certainly are we all. Whilst we are continuing to chat about this, it might be a nice idea if you got on and did some voting for the Cups round. Who would you like to take part in the Cups round? So we're going to leave that to you to decide, our massive audience. I think there's several thousand of you out there. So please start casting your votes for the Cups round. Now, I've awarded you, both of you, I have a set of criteria, very much like New Faces, before your time, Mrs. Madfield, I know,
Thank you.
and before yours, Conchita. So, my first category is tunefulness.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Cutler is out of 5,
Right.
so I feel 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5.
Oh, I don't know who I'll be.
Well,
5?
no, because unfortunately, Mrs. Manderfield,
Yeah.
Marge, we're not allowed to give minus numbers.
I did have Mabel here to join in, so they'll
I'm
need
sorry,
me, you know,
no,
partner.
that's. I don't want excuses. I mean, it would be nice if there was an excuse for that, whatever that was. So, whilst Mr. Carter scored a very healthy 1,
Yeah.
you scored half.
Aha.
A half.
Oh, dear.
I really felt I couldn't really give you any more than
It
that.
wasn't very tuneful.
I'm not saying that. I am saying that. Artistic interpretation. You know, Mr. Cutler, I felt you took that song, you made it your own. I felt you were Banana
That's
Moana.
what I was going with Banana Moana.
Banana Moana. And I
Moana
felt
was.
I was on that boat. I felt I was a very large man on a canoe. But then I often feel like that. That's not the first time I felt like that. So, for your artistic interpretation, I've given you 3.
Three.
Yeah.
Well done.
I
Come on, did I look like Rick?
You looked like something. I'll be honest. I did feel as though the ghost of Rick Waller, Rick Parfitt. Rick Parfitt's from Status Quo.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah, like to keep it current. Like to. I know my audience. Yeah, so that's very good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish you'd done that. I wish you'd done that when you were singing. Don't forget to vote for the Cups, by the way. You've got that. Well, I mean, it's 3 basically. It was 3 for you as well. So you, yeah. Going into energy.
I did everything.
Now I've kind of slightly tempered that because obviously one of you is considerably older than the other. So I'm not saying that would be rude to say, wouldn't it? So. But you know, one of you's approaching 50 from the wrong direction.
Past it. Past it.
Mr. Cutler, as always, you know, for the energy's always there. The energy levels are incredibly high, and so you have scored a very, very respectable 4 for your energy.
Well done, Mr. Cutler.
And as I say, Mrs. Manderfield, the
Yeah.
fact that you move at all at your
Yeah.
age is always, you know, impressive. So.
WD-40 helps.
Indeed, WD-40 or Synatogen, I would imagine, or the monkey glands. We're not entirely sure, but whatever it was a very impassioned performance by Rick Stein. So yeah, I'm going to give you 4 for that one as well. Don't forget to vote for the Cups. Don't forget to vote for the Cups. Finally, comedic effect wasn't actually around until such time as we watched both of you, and we felt that was one that we needed to bring in. As I say, Mr. Cutler, every week we ask you to do something embarrassingly awful, and every week you do it, and then you come in and do the quiz. Brilliant. 4 out of 5 for the comedic effect.
Very much, Mr. Smith.
Mrs. Manderfield, you always make me laugh.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, pretty much all the time.
Thank you. You make me laugh too.
Well, that's my
Can I
job.
have an extra point?
Well,
I'm trying, Mabel. I'm trying.
well, I mean, what I could do is double your points. You still get nothing. No, you don't. That's not fair. No, I thought you were very funny and
Thank you.
probably intentionally, and so I'm going to give you 4 as well. So at the end of that round, we have just in the lead. Mr. Cutler claimed that round.
Oh, just a little bit though, just a little bit.
So let's have a round of applause, guys, because they did very, 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 very well with that.
Well done.
So going into our cups round, we have level pegging. It is 1 round all. Oh, very, very close. So we're just waiting for the results for the cups. Who will
We
be?
have got the results.
We've got the results, Chloe. The results already.
We have James
James, King James, Your Honour.
and Kaylee.
Kaylee, fabulous. I could see that the laser display. Did you see the lights went out on the laser display board there?
Yes.
It's quite difficult to read. You did very well reading that,
Well
Chloe.
done.
That's fabulous. Okay, let me explain. James and Kaylee. We will be singing, obviously. Oh, sorry. And we've changed the name of the round.
Yeah.
We could call it "Never Going to Give You Cup," but we're not going to. We're going to call it
Yeah.
"Making Your Mind Cups."
Oh, love it. I love
You really
that
got to
song.
speed it up, and then you got to slow it down. And if you believe that a love can hit the top, you got to sing. Do you want to just pull this thing off? Yeah. Oh. Really are just amusing ourselves. Now that's fabulous. So, making your mind cup. So, this is it. You ready for this?
Yep.
It is A4, A3. Let's put these together. Learn from my mistakes. That's my taxis here. I'll have to go in a minute. It's either taxis or the Samaritans. I'm not sure. We do a 4 into a 3 into a 2 into a 1. Now watch this. Is a fantastic technique. I learnt this from an old Abyssinian fish miner, and he taught me this. Absolutely. Watch. You do this. You do that, and they all go down like that. Isn't it clever? Those old Abyssinian fish miners are brilliant. Now you don't just do it once. I know you're fresh to this, Mrs.
Yeah,
Manfield.
yeah,
You don't just do it once. You go back in. You do a 4. Slightly quicker this time. Look at that.
Look at that.
We normally sing the Abyssinian fish miner song. I believe it goes like that, like
That's
that.
probably sounding like Rick Astley there.
Absolutely. Rick Astley, that was the man, not Rick Parfitt. Rick Parkett. So, Mr. Cutler, does your team want to go first or second? First. Fabulous. Mrs. Manfield, do you want to go first or second?
First.
Doesn't make any difference.
We'll go second.
Well, you should have sung better.
Wow.
That was rude. I thought that was rude. Did you not think that was rude, Caleb? Come and get your cups. Do you want pickle cream? Of course. You're an 8-year-old girl. Who wouldn't? So, fabulous. We could use them again, but COVID.
No, that's it.
So, Chloe, are you standing by with your timer? Yes. Well, yes is the correct answer. Yes, I am.
Should we do it twice?
Another cup?
Should we do it twice? So 1 minute.
Yeah, why not? Let's see how far we get into 1 minute. So, on your marks, get set, go! For making your mind cups. Marvellous. Are you out there, Chloe? Are you out there? Fabulous. What was the... what do you reckon? 43 seconds, you say? Fabulous. 43 seconds.
You can do it, James.
43 seconds.
You can do
Okay.
it.
Ready? On your marks. You ready there, Chloe? I can't see you anymore, my love, because you're fabulous. I'm like the French lieutenant's woman. In many ways. Little John Fowles reference for you all. That's nice. I like the hand jiving or whatever.
We're going to sing to him.
That's nice. So we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Go, James.
Go, James. Oh, yes, yes. Come on, come on.
Yes, great stuff.
Fabulous.
Fantastic.
So, how many was that?
That was
47 seconds, you say?
yeah.
47 seconds, I'm sorry. Just had it on the thing. So, oh, good lord, that's 2 rounds on a row you've won. Absolutely fabulous. Guys, let's give everybody a quick round of applause. Okay, the next bit is everybody's favourites. And because we've had a few problems in the past, and I'd imagine today a few more problems, we are going to decide. So we're going to do animal. Let me explain what the round is. Let's start with that. We're going to start with animal charades. Oi, noisy. Shall I get you a drum? We're going to start with animal charades. We're going to call it Eurovision Song Contest charades, obviously. Mr. Cutler and Mrs. Manderfield, you will be miming to the children.
Okay.
Yeah. And whilst you are miming, we need to be voting on who's going to complete the VR round. So there you go. So start voting on the VR round. Miss, I'm sorry, I've printed these off in the best Chase High School open evening. Who went first last time?
We did go first just now.
You did go first. So you get to go first, Mrs. Manderfield. Would you like to choose one of these beautifully crafted pieces of paper? Please do, because otherwise I've got to get up, and I'm not Mr. Tickle. Which is just as well, given my reputation. Fabulous. So basically, well, no, it's animal charades.
Oh, so I have to do
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I'll
You
do
can do them in any order you like.
Okay.
Don't let them see them because. So yeah, you've got 5 of them.
Yeah.
Chloe will time you on how
Do
quickly
I
you
go
do.
on the floor here?
You often go on the floor, Mrs. Manderfield. I would imagine you're permanently on the floor. I mean, like, you know, for when you're doing charades, obviously. Yes, of course, that would be perfect. So, right. Are you ready, teams?
Yes.
Right. On your marks, get set, go.
Tiger.
No noises, thank you.
Elephant. Horse. Unicorn.
What was that?
Unicorn.
Horse. Like a unicorn.
Rhino.
Yeah.
Snake.
Oh.
Oh, fabulous. Well done.
Well done.
Mrs. Manderfield.
You got the moves.
I've got the name.
You got the moves. So, Chloe, did we have a score for that one? I'm going to see it from here. 29 seconds, Mrs. Manderfield. You are, you're cooking on gas.
Yes.
I mean, those shapes you throw, it was like the early days of Michael Jackson. There you go, Mr. Cutler. I don't have to explain the rules to you because. Sorry?
Can we button for Mr. Cutler?
No, unfortunately not. This is one up here. Mr. Cutler is very, very good at this. So, but you know, we've got 29 seconds to go. Don't forget you're voting for the VR round. Whilst we're doing this, please be voting for the VR round. Ready? 5. Sorry, oh yeah. So I forgot I was in the quiz. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Bunny. Rabbit.
Where's the gun?
Kangaroo.
Yes, sorry. I was talking about something else.
Dog. Bird.
Not bad.
I just literally guessed it.
Do that bit again, Mr.
Yeah,
Cutler.
Shake your tail.
Yes.
Oh, chicken tail fella.
Chicken.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good chicken impression.
Yeah.
Colonel Saunders would be pleased.
Oh, I know this one. Cheetah. No.
I think I used to do that. Definitely do that dancing toss in the 80s.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
stop. Oh, you're stopped. Oh,
Can we get it for an extra point?
big horse.
Well, you've already won the
Check on
round,
that.
but by all means. What do you think it was?
A horse.
It was horse. Was it horse?
It was horse.
Yeah.
Horse.
Oh, Caleb.
So, oh my God.
Sorry, guys.
You know what?
Well, we'll see who gets voted, motherfucker.
I've definitely done these in some very strange order, I'm sure, Mr. I can almost hear Mr. Logan cursing me out for this, going, why have you swapped these all around? I can't help it, it's been a very long 7 weeks. Do you know what? I've done six weeks this year.
Yeah. You have, Mr. Smith.
I did 8 weeks last year, that's all I'm saying. I was pleased. I mean, you can see the attendance officers
Yeah,
very pleased.
yeah.
with me.
Very happy.
You get a certificate.
I will do, I hope so. Well, it depends how money works
Not
out.
good for me.
So, we now have our final round, and again, you can't vote for adults to take part in the VR. It has to be children because, well, the mess, honestly, you wouldn't
Yeah.
believe it, Mrs. Manifold.
No.
The spillage,
Oh,
the
really?
ooze was just, yeah, it was a
That
sight
sounds
to
like
see.
Margin
It-
Maple show.
It is, doesn't it? There's a lot of spillage and a lot of ooze in the Margin Maple show, but yeah, so we are just waiting for the
We have the
VR
scores.
round. We have the scores! Absolutely fabulous. Who have we got?
So we got Tiggy
Tiggy,
and
marvellous.
Well done,
Somebody
boys,
else.
again.
Isaiah.
Isaiah, fabulous,
Oh,
right.
yes, go.
Right, guys, if you can go and report to the VR room. Whilst that's happening,
Yes, Mr. Smith.
well, we might have a little sort of little round on Eurovision trivia.
Okay.
Just a bit of fun. Just a bit of fun.
I think Katie knows all the answers.
Katie does.
See it, boys.
So, the first Eurovision Song Contest, do you know what year it took part in?
Oh, excuse me, Pete.
Oh, go for it.
57.
Oh, so close, but a year out. Yes, Katie. What did you say? What did you say?
56, was that?
56.
56,
Yes,
Katie.
that's
56, I thought it was
Oh.
Okay, so do you know
Yeah.
how many participating countries there were in the first Eurovision Song Contest?
5?
Not quite, a little bit higher than that.
18.
18?
No, I'll go 50.
You just do though. It's less than 10.
Oh.
For
9.
8.
9.
I'm afraid it was in fact 7. So,
Oh.
Katie,
So
you're
close,
close.
so close.
Good lord. Another really fascinating fact about the Eurovision Song Contest. But 2001.
Yeah.
Now the answer's in thousands of people.
Oh.
How many thousands of people gathered at Copenhagen's Parken Stadium to witness the first ever Estonian victory? Yes, James.
2000.
2,000. That's a lot, isn't it? That's like 2 million people. Wouldn't that be fabulous? There'll be a contest for you. We need to be a bit lower than that. We need to think somewhere below 50 maybe. What do you think, Hayley?
48,000.
48,000. You were so close. You're unbelievably close.
Beep.
A little bit lower than that. Yes, King James?
41,000.
Well, that's not lower than 48.
41.
Oh, sorry, you're just shouting at me now. What's this one? Number. Yes, what did you say?
Big please, Bob.
Yes,
41,000.
41,000. What do you think?
3,000.
42,000, 41,000.
Yeah.
Actually, it was 38,000.
Oh.
So close.
Okay.
So
Oh,
close.
who is the most successful country?
Beep, 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 beep.
7 victories.
Beep, 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 beep.
Mrs.
Is that Manderfield?
To be sure, Mr. Smith, it's Ireland.
Ireland, indeed. Are you from Ireland?
Yes, I am.
I can well believe that.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
To
I'm
be
not-
sure, I
I'm
am.
not entirely sure what that accent is. Okay, so it's 7 victories. Do you know, either of you, what second country it is?
Beep, 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 beep.
Yes, Katie.
Sweden.
Sweden!
Oh.
Fabulous. How did you get that?
Well
That's
done.
brilliant. So,
Little answer there.
ABBA, of course.
Yes, ABBA.
from Sweden and some other people. What was the first year that Poland entered?
Beep, beep, beep.
Yes, Katie.
2018.
She's very good, isn't she? I mean,
Is that spot on?
no, it was
Oh.
That's a good
miles
guess,
away.
isn't it?
It's over there somewhere, but why not? Why not?
Should we go for
Go
it?
for it.
1959.
No, more than that.
1985.
Unfortunately not. It was
1981.
1994. For an extra 1,000 million points, who was singing?
What, Poland?
Yeah. It's an easy one.
Miss Isabella Miller.
It was actually, well, unfortunately, she got knocked out in the
Oh, I would have
semi-finals.
voted for her.
I'm sure you would have done, but we've seen how you sing, so that's not really a thing, is it? It was obviously Edita Gorniak.
Oh.
Oh, you were about to say that,
Yeah.
so. All right. Which country has done worse?
Beep, beep.
King James, you're on.
Jamaican.
Yeah. I would say Jamaica's not part of Europe, but there's lots of countries that are part of Europe. So Germany, not Germany. No, what did you think? Next door to Sweden, actually, if you know your geography. it's kind of next to Sweden. If you go quite a long way the other way.
Yes.
Yes, Stadium. Oh, nice up the top there, but down a bit more. Rhymes with Norway.
Oh, I know.
Yes, this
Norway.
Norway. How did you get that? Okay, they came last in 1963, 1969, 1974, 1976, 1978, and 1981.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah. Oh, sorry, 1990.
Another page,
I
yeah.
think they need me singing.
I believe they do. And yeah, 1997, 2001, 2004, and in the grand final of 2012, nevertheless, they also won 3 times. So there you go. So if you're Norwegian, no reason at all to be ashamed. Unless you're a Norwegian and you behave like Mrs. Vanderfield, I suppose. And you've got nothing to be ashamed of, have you, Mrs. Vanderfield?
No, I love my singing.
I wasn't thinking you're singing.
Oh, dance.
I've never seen you dance.
Oh,
No.
Maybe she comes back again, Mr. Smith.
never
Well,
know.
I'm hoping she'll come back again.
Never know.
It could happen any time soon. Kaylee, do you think you'll be coming back again? Yeah, very confident there, wasn't it, straight in there. King James?
Oh, that's confidence.
King James, you coming back again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Any rounds you'd like to see, Kaylee? More singing, more dancing? More times tables.
Oh, that's on
Right,
favourite.
okay. What year are you in at the moment, Kaylee? Year 3. Make a note. Year 5. Shakespeare for Kaylee. Brilliant. King James, what round would you like? VR. What? Verbal reasoning. Brilliant.
Ready for his 11 plus, certainly.
Verbal reasoning. More VR. Just permanently. Well, I mean, who's to say this isn't VR? I mean, this looks like a very shaky version of reality to me. So that's all good. That's all very good. I will be having my own Eurovision party, obviously. I'll be dressing up.
Who will you be dressing up as this year, Mr. Smith?
Well, Finland.
Finland.
I'll just be dressing up as Finland.
As the
Not
country,
just as the country. Not okay.
Oh, I need to
What have you
see
heard?
that.
Cinderella. So Charlie
Well,
or a girl
Or Belle.
or Belle.
Yeah.
Ah, indeed. I feel. In,
Yeah.
hang on a second. I'm being heckled. Ah, it's the VR. Fabulous.
Let's go
Phew, just in time.
there.
Who's playing it? It looks like it's Isaiah.
Oh, here we go. Is it Isaiah?
Isaiah first. All looking very exciting. Just adjusting the headset, just tightening it up, making sure his VRness
Joining the VR
is his
round.
VRness. Oh, well, it's good.
Ready.
I didn't bother with the props this week. Normally we have props for the VR round, but it gets a bit noisy. Oh, that's so good. I like that. So yeah, here we go. Oh, there we go. There it is. Isaiah. I say there's kind of, Mrs. Vanderfield, there's 2 basic wrist movements there. There's the swatting the angry bee, where the arms are going like the clappers, you know, or the Isabella Miller, we call it. Or you have the campanology, very slow bell ringing kind of quite smoking drop. Do you think so? You see, I'd have you as the swatting the angry bee, but I may be judging you too hard. I don't know how you play the game, I don't know what it means. We just watch it and then some. Yeah. So, yeah, we kind of, it's, and then we get some very, very unlikely scores come through. We're not today. We've got Chloe on the case. And Clara, so I forgot to mention Clara, so there you go.
I know you're running out of time, but we come this far. If you wanna escape with me, come take my hand. Let me show you another way to a better land.
fully sated, fully satisfied, and then we'll come. Oh, we're all done. Absolutely fabulous. Isaiah has done very, very well. That's very good. Now, bearing in mind, at the moment, we have got level pegging on the scores, so it's 2 rounds each, probably. So we do need to know if the VR round... Are you off now, James? Nice. Thank you for coming in. You need to go to the toilet? Oh, okay. So I don't think they do this on Good Morning Britain, but hey, why not?
Well, I don't know about kids walks out.
Well, that's a first. Okay, so... If I get in trouble, I tell people. I'm just going to the loo. We don't care. We don't want to know. So, you're in a middle of crowded theatre. Why are you telling us? Anyway, yes. So we're just waiting for the other one, Tiggy, of course, to take part in this round. And I admire your confidence.
Yep, she will do well.
We just need Tiggy. I think Tiggy's had a bit of VR practice, hasn't she? So. Yeah, so it's all good. We can't have the adults doing it because it just goes wrong and they get messy. And, well, normally they can't push the buttons. That's
they fall over with the VR headset on.
Yeah, well they fall over without the VR headset on. So
Scotland has to come in. Ice packs.
Yeah. Ice packs, of course, Miss Bonham's rap name.
Yes.
So.
New album coming in. So
Indeed.
Watch out.
I'm going to bandage you up.
Come, James.
Yeah.
Cold compress, of course, as they call several of the other people. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's there. Okay. He's fallen over. Anyway, so yeah, we're just waiting for Tiggy to. Looks like she's actually making her own VR machine, which is good. Just soldering the last couple of wires now. Should be any time now. So.
There she goes.
How's the attendance going, Mrs. Manifold? Is it well?
Brilliant.
It's probably better than the attendance we get for this quiz. So yeah. Do you feel you've made a difference?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good.
To be sure.
To be sure. So, do you feel you're due a pay rise, maybe of some description?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, indeed. Oh yes.
Oh, yes, Steve.
Oh yes. I'm actually a week off.
A week off, you see. Bigara. So, I know we've offended the Irish. So, Angry Bee.
If you wanna escape with me, come take my hand. Let me show you another way to
Have you got the Eddie button there?
Do what button?
Drop us only buttons.
Any button? No. I've got no button.
Very good. Chloe's joining with her own technique. Very impressive. The double handle. Which one? Yes, I really stopped. What are you referring to in the film?
pull me from the top. We come this far. If you wanna escape with me, come take my hand.
Good.
Let me show you another
This does look like several of my dance moves. Long time ago, you wouldn't remember those, Mrs. Spanfield.
Anthony.
Well, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking already well and truly into your dotage by then. So I was more going with the fact that you can't remember yesterday. So yeah. So yeah, that's all good.
Going, Mr. Smith.
Oh, we're going. Sorry, I'm good.
I'll be back.
I fear for next week. I really, really do. So, the consummate professional as always. We just need some scores, the deciding scores, 2 rounds each so far. What were the VR scores? Chloe's, even as I speak, is chatting away. Clara's helping. She's stolen somebody's car keys by the looks of things. She's going joyriding later. Why have you got car
Yeah.
keys? Hello, yes, sorry, Chloe, yes, Chloe. What have we got? Yeah, so I'm not going anywhere. Oh, it's Radio Cars, Radio Cars.
So Mr. Cutler's team got 31,500.
31,500 for Mr. Cutler's team.
Well done.
Well done, very good. That's a lot. That's nearly 31,600. What about the other team? Is that you, Mrs. Manfield?
And this team, they got the score to this team.
We've got all the body
109,000 for that team.
109,000.
That's
Oh, so it's very close. It's dangerously close. So 31,000 versus 109,000. We're just going to see if we get the ticks to back. If not, close throughout. But at the end of it,
Do we need to get the fire extinguisher on you, Mr. Smith?
I'm hot stuff. What can I say?
Mabel, it's on fire! Quick!
Always on fire. Oh look, here comes the hot steppers. Right, guys, rejoin the teams. Very, very well done.
I played it twice.
Amazing.
Anyway, I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. So at the end of it, winning the times table round, we have Mr. Cutler's team. Very, very well done, times table. Winning the singing was also Mr. Cutler's team. Very, very well. I can't remember. Winning the cups round was Mrs. Madfield's team. Whatever. Anyway, don't worry, because it was a tie up until then. And again, it's been a very long time. And it has been a long time. Basically, you both got 2 rounds each, but the VR round with a very, very respectable score of 31,000 versus a slightly more respectable score of 109,000. So at the end of it, Mrs. Manderfield and the Songbirds, they win. The Pink Flamingos. Fabulous. So, I hope you've enjoyed that. I assume you're watching it because there's nothing else in your lives. We will be back here next Friday because there really is nothing else in our lives. Mrs. Manderfield,
Marge and Mabel show next Friday as well. Can I just put that in? Marge
Okay.
and Mabel?
yes, okay, so the Marge and Mabel show, which is...
Gnomes need homes.
I don't know if you've seen it. Good is not the word. So,
We've got some new songs for you, Mr.
can we stop now? Honestly, you got some songs. Jeez. Right. Okay. Now, so yeah, we will be here next week. A little bit later next week because Marge and Mabel are stealing in on the act, and Mrs. Manderfield has to be home at a certain time under the terms of her RESPO. But you've been wonderful. I've been wonderful. Mr. Cutler's been wonderful. Katie's been wonderful. Isaiah's been wonderful. Carla's been wonderful. Chloe's been wonderful. These people, I don't know what their names are. Anyway, you're all wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.